Welcome back. We're picking up where we left off in our previous tutorial with error handling. We learned how to deal with syntax errors, runtime errors, and logical errors. In this tutorial, we're going to create a block of code that handles runtime errors. It's called the try-catch routine. So first, I'm going to type try right under my line x equals 4.5. Down below, catch, and then end try. The try-catch routine helps to catch errors that occur during the execution. Let's put a message box function here. Double-click on the show snippet. And I'll type in my message. All right, let me talk you through how it works. We place the try statement right before the assignment statement that concerns us. During the execution, if a runtime error occurs, we'll go to the catch statement, and this line of code will execute the message box. Okay, let's run our program to see how it works. Let's click OK. Please enter a number. Here's our input box. Let's enter a number in the input field. Click OK. And no problem, the program works as we'd intended it to. Let's right-click and select Run Rule again. Now I'm going to enter some text here and click OK. Okay, here's my message. So as you see, the program still executes, but we do have a problem here. The second variable holds a value of 0. Let's click OK, and let's modify our code a little bit. I'll comment out this line, and I'll copy and paste this line. Paste it down below. Now let's type here, please enter a valid number. Let's run our program. So instead of a number, I'm going to type some text here and click OK. And here's my second input box. Please enter valid number. Oops, I've got those words in the wrong order. I'll go and fix those in a moment. OK and OK. All right, let's go and fix my mistake. One more statement we can use here. And this is the finally statement. This statement is executed regardless of whether or not we get a runtime error. Let's run our program. I'll stick with the default value. Click OK. And here's my message. Click OK. And here's our correct result. Let's click OK. Let's run the program again. Now we'll enter some text instead of a number. Click OK. And we're prompted to enter a valid number. Click OK. And here's the message box. OK. And here's the result. And this concludes our tutorial about the try-catch error handling routine.